What is going on, guys? My name is Aaron, and today I'm going to show you guys how you can clean your mass airflow sensor for your Infiniti G35 or your Nissan 350Z. Now, it's always a good idea to clean your mass airflow sensor if you just purchased the car, or if you have about 30 to I got caught. Or if you have about 30 to 50,000 miles on your vehicle, you're gonna want to go ahead and clean that up, because any oil or dirt or whatever it is could get on that mass airflow sensor, and it could cause a rough idle, or it can cause any other air fuel ratio issues. Also, if you guys do have a K&N Air Filter, those come pretty oily, and as you run your car, some of the oils can come off of that filter and onto your mass airflow sensor. So it is definitely a good idea to clean it maybe 10,000 miles or so after you have changed your air filter. Today we're going to be using mass airflow sensor cleaner. Obviously, I picked this up for $8.99 at AutoZone. You can go to your local O'Reilly's, Advanced, AutoZone, whatever, pick up some mass airflow sensor cleaner. You do not want to use any throttle body or brake cleaner. If you have one of those lying around, toss them to the side. Pop your hood. So here we are. That's an engine. If you guys still have your engine cover, you might want to take it off because it might be in the way. However, if you do have the correct screwdriver, it's like a star key almost, if you guys can get a good look at that. It's like a star key to take off this mass airflow sensor. So if you have that, you don't have to take off your engine cover, and you don't have to take off your intake, because you can just unscrew those two screws and pop out your mass airflow sensor. Unfortunately, I do not have that screwdriver, so I'm gonna go ahead and take off the whole intake, and I already have my engine cover removed, so let's go ahead and get started. The next thing you're gonna wanna do is go ahead and unplug your battery. This way we don't short anything out or cause any other issues. Now, if you do not have that special screwdriver, I don't even know what it's called. I'll put it right here, because I'll do some research later and find out the name of that. Get that screwdriver before you do this job. It'll make it a lot easier. If you don't have that screwdriver, you're gonna want to undo these 10mm bolts right here. There's 4 of them, and we're gonna take off the whole mass airflow sensor housing. Before we do that, we're gonna loosen up this one right here, loosen up that clamp right there, and we're gonna go ahead. Oh fuck. So I'm gonna go ahead and loosen up this clamp, and take off my whole intake. This way, it'll be much easier for me to reach these bolts here. If you guys are also taking off your intake and you do not have a catch can mod, you will probably have a hose connected to this right here. It's gonna be this hose. You'll just disconnect that and the intake will come right off. So now we have more room to get to these 4 bolts. First, we're gonna go ahead and unplug this mass airflow sensor here. All right, it's a little dusty, so it might be a good idea to get some compressed air to blow off all the dust in there. So let's go ahead and loosen up these bolts. So this bolt down here in the corner is actually the hardest one to get to, so I think using a flat wrench would be the easiest way to get to that. So a 10mm flat wrench would also be very useful. So once you loosen it with the flat wrench, go ahead and use your fingers to get the rest of the bolt out. So now that we have the housing out of the vehicle, you can see that the sensor is in there. What you're gonna wanna do is lay it down flat on the ground. That little purple that you see in there, the little red, that's the actual sensor that we're gonna be cleaning. So what we're gonna do is lay it flat on the ground here. Go ahead and grab our mass airflow sensor cleaner. Put this little red tube inside of there. You're not gonna wanna drench it in a whole bunch of cleaner. You're just gonna wanna give it a few good sprays. So the first time we're gonna spray it, that's just gonna kind of get all of the dirt and oils, you know, just kind of loosen it up a little bit in there. And then we're gonna let it dry. Good thing about this stuff is it dries up extremely quickly. You could already see it kind of evaporating, already drying up. We're gonna let it dry for maybe a minute to 5 minutes and then come back and spray it again. All right, we're gonna give it 1/3 final spray. Now that we have a very nice and clean mass airflow sensor, what we're going to want to do is just go ahead and wipe down this housing so that the hoses can connect and seal correctly, and also wipe down that connector so that that will work better as well. Give a nice wipe down to the O-ring here so that that can seal tightly to your airbox. Now we are not done yet. There's actually 3 more procedures that we can do. Do a throttle relearn, do an idling air relearn, as well as an ECU reset. But before we do that, it would be a very good idea for you guys to also clean your throttle body, because those get extremely dirty as well. And I have another video which you can click, it'll probably be in the description. You can click that in the description, clean your throttle body, and then keep watching that video, because I'm gonna have the same instructions in that video so that your car can relearn with their new clean throttle body and clean mass airflow sensor. All right guys, go ahead and put everything back together and let's go ahead and get started on those reset procedures. Now to do your reset procedures, it is crucial that you have a stopwatch ready to go because you're gonna have to do everything exactly on time. So let's go ahead and run through the instructions. So first, you're gonna wanna confirm that the accelerator pedal is fully released. Make sure that you turn the ignition to the on switch, not all the way on, but into accessory mode, and wait 3 seconds. Exactly 3 seconds after, you're going to want to fully depress and then release the accelerator pedal 5 times within 5 seconds. Go ahead and press it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that. Then after the 5 times, you want to wait 7 seconds and then fully depress the accelerator pedal and keep it for about 10 seconds until the CEL light start blinking. Once it starts blinking, fully release the accelerator pedal and then wait about 10 seconds. After 10 seconds, fully depress the accelerator pedal and keep it for more than 10 seconds. Then go ahead and release it. It'll continue to blink. Then go ahead and turn your ignition to off and you can now start the car. And then the CEL light should be gone and your ECU should be reset. Now, if you do not do everything exactly on time, then it won't work. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it right now. So I pressed it 5 times, now I'm gonna wait 7 seconds. Fully depress the pedal. Let it go at 10 seconds when you see the service engine light blinking. Let go and wait 10 seconds. Go ahead and press it after the 10 seconds. Keep it for another 10 seconds. And go ahead and let it go. And turn your car off. Now you can go ahead and start the car. And the ECU has now been reset. Now we're gonna go ahead and do the accelerator pedal release position learning. You wanna make sure that the accelerator is fully released, turn the ignition on, wait 2 seconds. After the 2 seconds, turn it off, then do it again, turn it on, wait 2 seconds, and that one's fairly easy. Start, turn this on for 2 seconds. 1, 2, turn it off, 1, 2, and then wait 10 seconds. Turn it on again for 2 seconds, turn it off, and wait another 10 seconds. Now we're going to go ahead and learn the throttle valve close position learning. Make sure that the accelerator pedal is fully released, turn the ignition on, and then turn it to off and wait 10 seconds. Make sure that the throttle valve moves during the above 10 seconds by confirming the operating sound. So go ahead and turn it on, and then turn it off, and wait about 10 seconds. Now we're going to go ahead and learn the idle air volume learning. Go ahead and start up your engine and warm it up to normal operating temperature. Then once your car is at normal operating temperature, you're going to want to turn the ignition off and wait at least 10 seconds. So let's see where my temperature is at right now. You can see my temperature needs to just heat up a little bit more, but once it goes up just a little bit, it'll be at regular operating temperatures, and then we can go ahead and continue with the idle air relearn. Okay, so we are at normal operating temperatures. Let's go ahead and shut off the car. We're gonna go ahead and give it about 10 seconds. So let's put it in accessory mode for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Then tap your pedal 5 times. Wait 7 seconds. And then go ahead and fully depress on your accelerator pedal and hold it for 20 seconds until the check engine light stops blinking and turns on completely. All right, it's fully on, let go. and then go ahead and start the engine and let it idle. Wait about 20 seconds and then go ahead and give it some revs. I can't really do that right now because I am in a gated community and I have a straight pipe exhaust and it's not very good here, so we're not gonna do that. But go ahead and give it some revs and that'll help your car relearn the throttle. I can go ahead and do it when I take it for a drive. It'll be just the same. So thank you guys for watching this. I hope that it was really helpful for you guys. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, go ahead and leave it in the comments below and I'll be here to help you guys. Yeah, thank you guys so much, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Stay tuned for the weekend because I got some crazy exhaust shit happening, and it's gonna be an awesome video. And actually, I got a few videos coming up for you guys, so just stay tuned, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Really hoping that it doesn't rain today. It's funny because it really does look like it's gonna rain. Yesterday I tried filming this video and it didn't work out so well. Fuck. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and loosen these bolts with a 10mm socket. Thank you, train.